Everybody, Retrobeard here. How you all doing on this Monday afternoon, or whatever time it is in your neck of the woods? I'm alright. Before I get started, I just want to say, if you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell, leave me a comment. I appreciate all that. And if you wish to support me or the channel, I have a Buy Me a Coffee page now, and I'm Retrobeard on there. You can do one-off tips for as little as £1, which is just over $1, or membership for £5 a month. It's up to you. It's pretty flexible. It's a lot easier to use than Patreon, a lot simpler and less committed. So yeah, with that said, here we are again with the Super Console X, seeing what else we can do on it. Yesterday we had a bit of Atari Lynx going on, so I wonder what we'll do today. As usual, I'm open to requests and I'll do my best with those games, although I admit that I struggle on games I'm unfamiliar with. I still like to try them because sometimes I find the odd game that I really enjoy. So we'll just see what we got here. The people who did the Super Console X, they've got one called something like the Super Console PC, and it's a premium priced product. It's about £300 or £400. I can't remember exactly. But it runs even PlayStation 2 and Wii U. I'll be keeping an eye on that device, because when the price drops on it, it could be something very good for the channel. Perhaps I'll do a if ever I get enough donations on the channel, that's something I'd get. Because you've got Wii U, Sega Saturn, PlayStation 2 on top of it, so you've basically got every great console of the older age, and the original Wii, of course, and all this other older stuff. Comes with 50,000 games, 50-odd thousand games. I'm keeping my eye on it. It uses PC hardware. Yeah, it's quite impressive. What to play? What to play, yeah, is the question. We could have a look at the original PlayStation while we see what's going on. You can't beat it. But it doesn't have. I don't have my favourite games installed, or some of them. Let's have a look. Is there anything here I can get my teeth into? Let's have a look at Twisted Metal 2. I've not played that for years. I believe that's one of the great games to play on link-up mode. I really must get 2 copies of it and put it through its paces. I think this is the game when you're driving in cars and you've got weapons. Quite a classic. There was one game on the PlayStation 1 that had a link-up mode, and you were in some sort of a taxi, and one was driving and one was using the weapons, and you were kind of a taxi in a dystopian future. That looked good. I think it used the Twisted Metal game engine. I really must remember the name and look at that one. It's been too long. Going easy. Start me off. Start me off gentle. Which one is it? Oh, it's frozen. Oh, here we go. I'll try tournament. Oh. Did I do something wrong? Here we go. Let's have a look. Wow, I like that vehicle. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Outlaw. Mr. Grimm. What a diversity of vehicles. You wouldn't get that now in a game, would you? Spectre. Oh, we're back at the start. I quite like Axel. It's a great big set of wheels with a man in the middle. Is there some road loading screen? I do love these PlayStation 1 games. Oh yeah. Look at this. Is this not impressive? I am going to have to get a physical copy of this. I bet it's going for crazy money nowadays. Nothing I like seems to be cheap. I bet this is a blast multiplayer. It's a blast. Where are my friends? Am I being hunted? Seems to be running the game quite smoothly. I'm not convinced I picked the most, oops, that wasn't my wisest decision. The most newbie friendly vehicle, but you know, we do what we do. I need to get some healing. Here we go. This is my kind of game. You just pick it up and play it. You just, you know what I mean? You don't have too much to learn. Oh, got my driving. That's not the game's fault, but I can't drive to save my life. There we go. You just pick it up and play it, you know what I mean? I'm being hunted. What's got me? Is that... Someone is seriously pelting out some firepower at me. Who wants a piece of me? Here we go. Fair play. Wow. I was terminated. I'm back. Let's do some training. Innocent bystanders not allowed. 5 missiles. I got some idiot behind me. What a game. I'm being broadsided by some homing missiles. Move out the way, please, generator. Oh man, my driving is so shifty. Here we go. I suppose I just shoot it in approximately the right direction. I'd be ready to be playing this with a real PlayStation controller right now. Maybe it's just the way the game controls, but it's a battle mode. Homing missiles. Here we go, boys and girls. This game is a timeless classic. Napalm. Yeah. I bet this looks gorgeous on original PlayStation hardware. I love the original visuals versus the emulation look. You know, I know I'm a man with a channel where I'm running tons of emulation, but I prefer the real thing, don't get me wrong. It just isn't practically, it isn't practical to be swapping around tons of discs all the time and having it set up. What can I say, you know? I'm the kind of fellow who embraces the new and the old, and I use each one as it suits. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Ah, health. Homing missile. Control system in this game is mad. I got him. I got him. Wow. Long battles in this game, isn't there? Ooh, what we got here? my driving is cringeworthy. What can you do? What a game. Where are my friends? Nah, I'm playing with power. Aha! Is there anyone else? Always mow down the public, they love it. Polygon people cannot be allowed to live. I probably shouldn't waste my power-ups. Whoa, some dude's shooting at me. There he is. Whoops. I've ended his reign of, well, I won't say terror. Reign of irrelevance with that. Oh, there's a Bigfoot. Yes. Yes, sir, Rooney. One enemy left and I'm the winner. My driving skills haven't improved. I'm getting better at fighting at least. Let's face it, this game's about fighting more than driving. What a game. I'm going to have to get 2 copies of this and try the link-up mode. I can just force someone to play with me. That's the trick. I'm getting PlayStation vibes. The original PlayStation is the greatest machine on the earth. What more do you need? Where are you, my pretty? Ouch, there you are. What? I won! Now what do I do? Congratulations. Moscow, Suicide Slide, that's a nice name. I'm preparing for it. Tell me when to stop preparing. I'm learning about places in the world as well, in the post-apocalyptic future. Wish I could change my vehicle though. I don't know, I'll make do, because I'm the man. Hello, boss. Oh, I'm being hit. Get me out of here. This is a cozy. Whoa, dude. Cozy place. Napalm's on me. Uh-oh, I need to get that health pack. Ah, I'm back. I'm back, baby. Oh, and I've fallen down here again. Give me some goodies. He's on fire. Oops. That's the best part, riding in my own fire. Come on, you piece of junk. I'm going to do more self-harm in this game than harmless. Oh, I've fallen down here again. This map requires too much driving skill for me. can just get to grips with controlling this game, it would be an absolute top tier classic for me. Okay, that don't bode well for me. I'm back. Better than before. Playing games always gives me such an appetite. All I'm thinking of is food and coffee now. Not good, is it? I should be focusing on the game and on the stream, not on my belly. I think because good games are like comfort food, aren't they? You think back at times when you were young and you'd have a pizza with a friend and your favourite, you know, soft or hard drinking, and you'd be sitting there feasting while you're playing for 12, 13 hours. Or is that just me? And me and my one particular friend, we'd get you know, great big pizza in, or at least great big for UK standards, probably small by American, but and we'd like order it in and share it. We'd make our own custom pizza. Then we'd get, well, I'd get, he was a bit healthier in that department. I'd get perhaps 12 cans of Coke in the order as well. Home delivery, you know, pizza delivery guy place. Or in the UK we call them kebab houses, and you know, so I want 12 cans of Coke please, and the guy'd be like, really? 12 cans? Yep, really? He thought I was pranking him. And then I'd drink all 12 cans in one night, you know, in about, or over, just to last me, because I used the sugar and the caffeine as a stimulant back then. And then have a lovely pizza, you know, some crazy topping on, like tuna fish, prawns, you know, extra cheese, what else was there on it? Which, for our overseas, you know, people in America, I think prawns, what you call shrimp. Type of shrimp, I believe. And then what else did I have? I can't remember. We used to have other things on, like sweet corn sometimes and stuff, and we just would have this sort of seafoody pizza, massive thing. Pineapple as well, sorry. Pineapple, sweet corn, tuna fish, prawns, that kind of thing. Massive pizza. 12 cans of Coke. My friend would usually have water because he was a bit better behaved than me. And then we would sit there and play games like on the PlayStation and then the Sega Mega Drive Genesis, you know, for like till 6 in the evening, till about 6, 7 in the morning. You know, 12, 13 hour sessions, no break, just eat, drink. Only break if you need to go to the toilet, obviously, because when you're drinking 12 cans of Coke, you need to pee. And we'd play some games. We had our favourites. We didn't go through loads of games. We usually played 1 or 2 games in that entire amount of time, because we just had our own little way of playing them, if you know what I mean. The only problem with that arrangement was the weekend would fly by, because you think 12 hours gaming, 13 hours would feel like an unlimited amount of time, but it would go by so quickly. Then I'd start to contemplate my lifespan and think, wow, my life's flying by doing this. I think I overanalyzed it. I don't overanalyze things as much now. I just reflect on them. I mean, we put quite literally hundreds upon hundreds of hours into Command & Conquer Red Alert, you know, playing it on the link-up mode. We'd press select at the start, then you'd be allies. We'd build a base usually together, make a joint base, and have a massive, you know, city, and then take on two AI enemies who made often. Unlike Command & Conquer on the PC, the PlayStation 1 version, they would send huge armies in. Like, not many RTS games do that. Normally they just send trickles at you. But in Command & Conquer Red Alert on the PlayStation 1, the AI was just breathtaking. It would send... So it was more like a movie. You'd fight one massive full-blown war that lasted about an hour. Then you'd be sort of all fighting over the ruins of your civilizations afterwards. But sometimes you didn't make it past the war, obviously. The only problem was, because of the sheer scale of the battle running on modest hardware, you got a lot of lag and slowdown. But that was a price to pay for the absolutely massive battle with 2 friends in a big city, you know, fighting and banging out every troop. It was more like a movie battle, and I've never had such good RTS battles as Red Alert on the PlayStation 1. Were it not for the lag, it would be arguably the greatest gaming experience to this very day. Oh. Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Hopefully one day when emulation starts getting a bit more involved, they'll do PlayStation 1 link-up emulation that runs, you know, really nicely, and they would do away with that lag, so you could do the kind of battle I'm talking about on the same software and hardware solution, but with no lag, or minimal lag. Now that would be something worth celebrating it for. But I think because the link-up experience was so unknown, nobody who does emulation has really bothered to sit there and do that, because obviously when you do something like that, a project, you want lots of people, don't you, involved. But it's a sort of hidden gem on the hardware. Some of my best gaming experiences were Red Alert. When they brought out the, I think it was called the Aftermath. Now that was amazing. It was basically the expansion packs Red Alert. We got all the Tesla troops and Tesla tanks and all the new maps. And we had a lot of fun. And some amazing battles that, you know, you'd spend 6-7 hours on one go. Wow. Equally so, Doom and Final Doom on the PlayStation 1. We had some epic battles on that, both for the campaign, because what a lot of people don't know is those games had link-up modes, where you'd have your own screen and your own console linked up with a cable, and you could do the Doom and Final Doom campaigns co-op. And you weren't sharing a split screen, you had your own screen, and it was so good. We put too many hours into that, if such a thing exists. I tried a different car this time. Something a bit more simplistic. I'll be the police. Yeah. And some of the maps, you know, the more obscure maps on Doom and Final Doom that you wouldn't normally find on your own unless you were really good. Great stuff. Great battles where you're fighting, because the original Dooms, the battles were bigger than the modern ones, and they were more, I don't know, there's something better about them. It's at least better to my tastes. We've got this car really fast. Yeah, so PlayStation 1 link up, we had Command & Conquer, Red Alert, Doom, Final Doom, Command & Conquer, Red Alert, Aftermath, Dune 2000. That was a good RTS game, made by Westwood, the same as Command & Conquer, but it was in the Dune sci-fi universe, and it was all 3D graphics, which was amazing after playing Command & Conquer's sprite-based graphics. I'm assuming through optimization, they'd conquered a lot of the lag and slowdown problems I told you. So it was literally the next generation of the same idea. And obviously playing in a cool sci-fi universe is amazing. And you had new features like space docks, so you could, or spaceport. So although you built units in factories like most of these games, RTS games, you also could then do a secondary ordering solution where you'd import it and it would arrive in the space docks. So if you were making more resources than you could spend, so to speak, these space docks opened up a new avenue to spend your money. And it was absolutely, I recommend it, link up mode. And the same, the difference was to ally in it, you didn't press select at the start. You had to find an ally's trooper, click on it and press select, I think, something like that. So allying was harder, and you also didn't have a starting truck like Command & Conquer. You began on some rocks with your starting base, so you couldn't share a base off the bat, but you could still do mutual defense and stuff, and as you expand to new bases, become neighbors. It's a really good game. It doesn't replace Command & Conquer or supplant it. It's just another great link-up game to have to your library. And for what I consider the greatest multiplayer gaming to this very day. The only thing I've ever been on in recent times that perhaps supplants it sheerly because of its technology progression is if you had a gaming laptop each and you had Steam installed with a very, very nice selection of games. But let's be honest, a few of the games I've mentioned are on Steam now. But when Steam is seamless and supporting it, yeah, I bet if you had two laptops and you were playing in the same room, I bet that would be amazing. You just got your screen and your console together. But other than a gaming laptop with a healthy classic amount of games on Steam, I don't think there's anything that matches PlayStation 1's linked up. Say, up until I started doing Steam on the gaming laptop, I'd never known any solution, because having your own screen is the best. Being in the same room is the best, so it's local co-op. Online just lacks the intimacy. I know in this post-virus world, being at home away from people is normal, but it wasn't normal until then. So online is definitely awesome. It's great to have it, but sometimes it's nice to go old school, especially if it's what you knew. There were other link-up games on the PlayStation 1, but because me and my friend we liked playing co-op primarily. Most of the other games are head-to-head like this, like the Formula 1 games and stuff. You know, they're not. We liked being a team more than against each other. I know a lot of people love deathmatch type games and stuff, but to each their own, isn't it? But if you are into deathmatch games, there's a lot more link-up deathmatch games and things than there are the cooperative games. If you're into co-op like we were, if you've got those two Doom games, the two Command & Conquer games, and Doom 2000, you've got a very, very good variety of games there, and you won't get bored of them quickly if you're into retro games. If you're into modern games, of course, they'll be useless to you. But then again, why would you be in this channel if you're into just modern games? It wouldn't make any sense, would it? Say, I believe this game is Link Up. It's head-to-head, but it's quite a fun game. I bet the copies of this game are going for a lot of money now. There's something about the PlayStation 1 I love. I think it was because it was the first successful modern 3D console. Before, you had the near misses like the 3DO and the 32X, and the Saturn sort of came along and it weren't quite there. And you got the PlayStation, you had convenience, decent price, massive software library, a game for every mood and genre you're into. This game is quite amazing. It's such simplistic, raw fun. Another console that had quite a good multiplayer selection, although I'm talking on the same console and screen now, I'm not talking Link Up, was the Mega Drive, Genesis, Sega Mega Drive Genesis. That's got some good games on it. One of the games that I've showcased on here in one of my early videos, Gemfire, that was very good multiplayer. Very calm game, relaxed game, but it's a great game. You can put a lot of hours into it. You could easily put 30, 40 hours into a multiplayer experience, 2-player. You only need one controller because you just pass it each turn to each other. We had our own, but you can play with just one if that's what you've got. Just good to have versatility. Yeah, some quite good ones on the Mega Drive Genesis. Game Ground, another one I did a video on, because there's no coincidence I did videos about these games, because they were the ones that I especially enjoyed multiplayer. Back when we used to play local co-op, I used to, when the internet started being heard of, I used to think it was the next level and it was going to make local multiplayer useless, and I was wrong. I prefer local multiplayer. I know lifestyles in the modern world make local multiplayer not always practical, and I get that, so I'm glad there's online. In fact, I'm very glad. I certainly am glad to see local co-op games coming back. But we can live in a world that's got both, can't we? I think. after this stream, I'm going to be looking at the price of this game. I might have to get me 2 copies. I hope I can get my car out of the fire though. The fame of this game is well deserved. I don't know how it would resonate with modern gamers, but that's not really my problem. Oh, I missed the hell. My driving is a bit shady. No, my driving's a lot shady. Hey, I got it. Probably too little too late. This game is just simple, raw fun. Yeah, more PlayStation 1 link-up games. It's probably more than what people realise. There's probably 20, 30 of them at least. And probably 10, 15 of them. Oh god, what did that for? 10 or 15 of them are worth having. So for my needs they're not, but obviously people have their own things they enjoy. It's not just about what I enjoy. Contrary to popular rumour. Another great game on the multiplayer game on the PlayStation 1, which I've had hours of fun on. Diablo 1, the original Diablo. It got a great port of it, 2-player local co-op, full fat of the game, excellent game. You can put some serious hours into that, building your characters up and doing the quests and the different skill settings. Not done so well with this car, but I've quite enjoyed it. It's powerful though. I think Demolition Derby's a link-up game. That was quite a beloved game by some. I remember playing it a bit in the day. I've got it, but I haven't played it in a long time. I need to really get it on. If you do get a PlayStation 1 original, you've got 2 routes to make it really look and play properly. Either get yourself a CRT, even a small one does the job, or failing that, get a RetroTink or a Rad2X. A RetroTink is a ready-made plug-and-play upscaler that works beautifully with flat-screen TV, so the games look and feel correct with no input lag, and as a Rad2X, sorry, and a RetroTink is a multi-connection device that will make many consoles look great, old consoles. Plugging it straight into your flat screen without one of these devices is not wise, because even if you don't care about the graphics looking correctly, you will get inconsistent input lag, which makes the games harder to play, and that's a shame. But I mean, God knows why you wouldn't want them to look correct. And a RetroTink or a Rad2X, at the minute, they're the main ones. If you want a more upmarket, complicated solution, there are a few, but I don't really promote them because I don't use them. So it would be stupid of me to pretend I know all about something I don't actually own. Whereas I do own a Rad2X and a RetroTink, and I can vouch that the games on my TV my flat screen look pretty similar to how they should. Yes, I'm not going to lie, nothing looks better than a CRT, but you know, we knew that already. But not everybody wants a CRT in the house, which I get. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. I love that lightning attack. Unlimited power! God, he's taking a pounding. That was fun. If I could drive a bit better, I'd do better, because then I could get access to all the goodies, like being healed and stuff. Ooh. to go through the bridge. I want to find a health pack. This piece of junk needs healing. It's a piece of junk. Oh, I'm being intercepted. Here we go. I'm trying to get the power up. Stop shooting at me. I only want peace. Uh-oh. My car is worse for wear. Health. I really should change games soon. I've just enjoyed this one so much. It's got me feeling nostalgic. I really wish this too many names. This Super Console X had Doom and Command & Conquer and Dune on it. Dune on it. I can't even talk. It's nice to talk, but talk about this stuff is even better to show it. Sometimes you can show people who have never seen it or never bothered with it just what they were missing. I really must take the time to add new games and delete turkeys that don't load properly and cause system crashes. A bit of personal curation. That's what makes the Super Console X quite good, because you've got you don't have to curate the games, you can use it as is, or you can curate it and really make it into the ultimate retro machine. Well, not ultimate, but let's try a different game now. I put 42 minutes in this. I'm naughty, really. I'm sure I can be forgiven. Vigilante. No more. X-Men Mutant Academy. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm sure I've played it, but probably not enough to have any nostalgia to it. Let's have a look. I think if I was to be stranded with one games console, it would be a PlayStation 1. As long as I got to choose the games. Probably a PlayStation 1 and about 20 to 30 of my favourite games. Ideally 2 PlayStation 1s and 2 link up cable and two TVs, but you know, 2 copies of every game, but you know. I mean, the SNES would be tempting because of the role-playing library. You could kill some serious time, but I think whatever the SNES did, the PlayStation 1 did better. Maybe. Beast. Cyclops. Gambit. I used to like his playing cards. Magneto. Phoenix. It's not really fair having Phoenix there, is it? You know, she's a bit of a different power level. Storm. Wolverine. Xavier. Just reading the memory card. Arcade mode, let's give it a go. Who shall I be? Locked, locked, locked. That's cruel. I'll try Wolverine.
Wolverine.
What can go wrong? Apart from my butt being kicked. Here we go.
Special delivery.
Wow, it's a 3D game.
Let's do this by the numbers.
Gene. You can block adamantium with his gloves. Respect to you, Cyclops, my lad. Oh, no fair. I want some powers. It's just like the danger room with us training. Hi Graveyard, how you doing? Good, I hope. This is for Gene.
Not even warmed up.
Wolverine. He's scared of me now because he knows what his fate is if he messes with me. Uh-oh, he's mad. Ouch. I want some special moves. Good to hear. Yeah, it does look good. I bet it's really good once you know the moves. Because I don't know any of the moves. This is not a game I have any nostalgia to. I have seen it and played it a little bit, but it don't really count if it's a game we spent 10 minutes on, does it? Quite nice graphics for the PlayStation 1. It's a good attempt at 3D visuals. It's alright, it plays decent. I would like to learn the moves at some point. Now what?
Special delivery.
Wolverine versus Wolverine. Oh wow, look at that. Weapon X outfit. Whatever it is. He's got the power of the special moves though. I think I'm losing. I'm too lazy for that. I may get stuck in kind of guy. I always assume it'll be Street Fighter 2 moves. What a rookie.
That's the best you can do.
Who needs special moves? Special moves are for noobs. What? Besides, we're two Wolverines, we just lay into each other. Yeah. Take this, bub. I'm worn him down with sheer ferocity and speed.
Amateur.
Get this pretender out of the way. Gambit. Is this at the swamps
Special
of
delivery.
Alabama or whatever it is meant to be?
Pick a card.
Uh-oh. Not good. No, he's laughing. He is. I haven't seen him. That grab isn't reliable. Damn, it's a tricky devil. No!
Losing's not my style.
Gambit beat me. Okay. It's a bugger. Uh-oh. Come here. Oh, stop nooking me. I've met my match, I'm afraid to say. You were so annoying, Gambit, you're beating me. That was embarrassing. I lose.
Not your day.
Gambit, you win. I must change the game now. Great game. I need to know how to play it. What have we got? Crash, Crash, Lundra. Is that all the PlayStation 1 games on here? That's disappointing. Ah, well. Can't have it all, can you? Gran Turismo, Guilty Gear, Medal of Honor, Medal of Underground, Mega Man, Metal Gear Solid. I really must try that sometime. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, R-Types, Rage Racer, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Road Rash 3D, Spider-Man, Tekken. The old Tekken games, they were good. King of Fighters, alright. I haven't played Tony Hawk's in a long time. Oh, looks like I won't be playing it. There we go. Hopefully the soundtrack won't get me a copyright strike. YouTube is on me. Activision, that's an old name in gaming. I think you get to a time in your life when you've got your handful of favourite games and all others are just a distraction. And it's only occasionally that one joins the library of greats that you'll always return to. Tony Hawk's opened my eyes. Up until the Tony Hawk's games, I always thought skateboards as a toy for kids. But I'm seeing this man like in his 50s on a skateboard. It's like, oh. Shows what I knew. I still wouldn't fancy going on one. I'll probably break a bone. I better turn this off, because I don't really, I'm asking for a copyright strike, aren't I? career mode, 2 players. Single session, I have who shall I be in this great selection of people? Is there anybody who's hairy? Good names. I'll just be Tony Hawk himself. None of these people mean anything to me. I just enjoy the game, but more so on the PlayStation 2 I used to play it on a little bit. I don't know anything much about skateboarding, and nor am I in danger of it. So, I may as well just see what happens. Okay, smashing glass isn't a good part of the game. Okay, can't turn the music off, that's a shame. Where am I going now? Oh. My skateboarding skills are amazing. Great for the glass. I bet he's always smashing glass, isn't he? God. Where am I going? What about with the analog stick? Maybe it's easy with that. You need a certain amount of foresight of what you're going to do, don't you? And have an idea of what skateboarding manoeuvres there are. Crashing into things probably doesn't get you points. Yeah. Oh, go on, get off the ground, man. It's only blood. I was going to rebuy these games. I'm glad I didn't now. A bit wasted on me. How'd you get on that bar? Yikes. This game is not for me. No, thank you. I think I'll be deleting that one off. Wonder why they didn't put Twisted Metal 1 on. Soccer. What, I mean, all these football games. Who wants football games on there? They're deleting all them. Battle Arena Toshinden. I mean, that one was included with my original PlayStation. Might do a few seconds on that before I have to go. When I first bought my original PlayStation 1, it came with Tekken 2 Battle Arena Toshinden, it was called. And I remember playing Battle Arena a little bit, but then Tekken 2 just blew my mind, and it was like the game of choice. I could actually play it half decent back in the day. I don't remember any of the moves now. Great packing titles. PlayStation 1 was the first console I bought for myself new. I bought myself out of my own money a few second-hand consoles, but it was my first brand new console I ever bought myself, the PlayStation 1. So it was very special to me. Nice anime-esque graphics. Faux. Hopefully it's not mofo. Oh, not bad graphics. Not sure the playability yet. Kind of poor man's Soul Calibur. You can't afford Soul Calibur, you play this. I can see why it was a packing. Oh, he's got Hadoukens, does he? Whoa! Stay still and try to do it. Oh. Okay, this has aged. I quite like the visual style, but it's aged. I guess for an early title it might have brought you some value. I lose. And look at the time. Well, thank you everybody who's watched the stream, and anybody who's watching this video later, thank you. And if you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell, leave me a comment. I appreciate it very much. With that said, I'm going to go now. I hope you all have a great day. Take care of yourselves. I'll be back tomorrow, usual time for a stream. So I'll see you all tomorrow.